point. It was so genius up until that point.
Welcome to Hole Roundtable Talks, episode 6, probably. I know you're seeing different numbers on YouTube. We have a Patreon going, so some of the stuff is over there. Every other week we're on Patreon, so if you don't see a number here, it's over there. Get over there.
Yeah,
It's
if you're on
$3 a month.
Patreon, yeah, if you're on Patreon, you can also watch the episodes that are over here. Get everything.
There's also potentially going to be maybe behind the scenes stuff. I know
Facts.
for sure we're gonna do some drinking games to popular TV shows.
Soon.
We're copying content because that's the way it goes. But it's the idea we always had in our minds though to do drinking games to certain shows. We have different rules, and then when something happens. But because it's YouTube, we won't actually blah 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 blah. Whatever. Episode 6, we have stuff to talk about. I'm gonna go first. Wait, this is Mino, by the way. How you doing?
They know me. They know me, man.
Nah,
They know me.
I'm bugging.
They know me.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
over here sipping. My boy over there sipping.
Yeah.
I'm Mino. He's wanted. You know us.
You drinking water?
Excuse me. Why are you destroying the illusion?
Oh man. All right. So I have some leading questions leading up to my question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I know you. You know me. You don't play the lottery. Why?
Because the chance of winning the lottery is pretty much zero.
Is so.
So I remember one time in college, in undergrad, our statistics professor did the math for us on the board, and he basically told us like a person playing the lottery once a year
Yeah.
had the same chance of winning the lottery as somebody who plays every single day.
Okay. So if I could bring the chances down to be like, so on an average street, I guess there's like 8 houses on both sides. If it was like 1 in 16, would you play more than 1 in like whatever it is now?
1 in 16?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big difference from what it is now, though.
Okay. You see, this is leading. This is what you gotta do to your friends sometimes, you know? Okay. So, do you know that your odds of being in an accident during a flight is 1 in 1.2 million? And the chances of an
Yeah.
accident being fatal is 1 in 11 million. Your chances of dying in a car crash, conversely, are 1 in 5,000.
Yeah.
You need to
I'll
be
say this,
taking
though.
more flights.
I'll say this, though.
Yeah.
Say this.
Yeah.
I don't like driving.
Uh-huh.
I only drive because I have to drive. Okay? I don't like driving.
I thought
And
I had him. I thought I had him.
you heard me complain about how bad other people on the road drive. They're always speeding. They don't use the indicators. They always seem to be in a rush.
Everybody in a rush.
It's like, bruh, there's a speed limit. Just drive. I can understand people driving like 10 over the speed limit.
Yeah.
Or even like 5 below the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
But there's people driving 20, 25 over the speed limit at all times. I cannot.
Yeah.
And the like slowest lane all the way to the right?
Mm-hmm.
Driving at the speed limit. Why is somebody speeding up behind me? Like, just go around. There's 3 other lanes to my left.
They don't have so much chest when they're driving, bro.
Dude.
And I watch them, I'm like, you going around. So the most I will do is 5 because I know people and they're like, up to 5, it won't last in court. Like it don't really matter. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I do it anyways because I'm a rebel. But I'll go at least 5 over. Just 5. But people will be like, when I'm not doing just 5 and I'm doing a little bit more, people still on me. How fast do you need to go? I'm going fast. Why are you going so fast? Do you have to pass me in
Yeah.
the slow lane? Like, come on.
People be going, yeah, it's crazy. Even just driving on regular streets with stoplights, people still driving over the speed limit.
Oh,
It's just like, why? You are wasting gas every time you accelerate. Like, I think about it in a very practical way. Like,
yeah.
I burn in brakes and I burn in gas to
Mm-hmm.
speed up and slow down at every single stoplight. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. But you
But
have that special car of yours. It tells
oh, my
you
beautiful, beautiful baby of a car.
it
Don't
tell
even talk about my
it gives
car.
you no other the good parts. It gives you like a grade on how you drive, which I feel like is good
I
for
love that.
everybody to have.
Yeah, I love that.
I would fail taking off every time. So if
Actually,
I'm
the hardest part for me has been braking. Braking is hard, like
mm,
because basically you're supposed to start pressing brakes far before you're supposed to stop.
I do.
But the problem is, a lot of times the car in front of me is stopping suddenly because they obviously been speeding.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
cut in front of me when it's already a stop, like it's a red light, and
Oh,
they cut in front of me and
the
then start
last
pressing
10,
brakes.
15 feet, they want like,
Yeah.
stop.
No indicator, by the way. So they just come in front of you, no indicator on, slam the brakes.
Uh, man.
But my braking score is almost always like bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it's like, I'll be taking off. Because, like, if I'm first at the red light and I have a car here and a car here, I'm like, y'all gonna eat this dust. I just, from young, right? I was watching, like, traffic lights. I'm like, okay, so that goes from green to yellow to red. Then I'm green. So I'll be watching the
Yeah,
lights.
yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, and now I'm watching the crosswalks. They indicate stuff
Mm.
too. But for, like, taking off, I like, green, yellow. Oh, I coming up now. Red, green, I gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mario
Granted,
Kart.
I don't go because you have like emergency vehicle, like a police or somebody trying to come through. So I don't like wait. But once it's clear, I'd be like at 55 right when I across the light. I'm like, it's
You,
55.
you wasting gas, my boy.
I'm
You wasting
gone.
gas.
Sometimes
Wait,
I'd
how
be
about?
like cruise control, just take control.
Yeah, yeah. So I think you would actually get a bad score then. Yeah, because the
I know.
car the car doesn't my car. I do not accelerate fast. It'll be accelerated for a long time. Everybody just
I've
vroom,
been in
vroom,
your
whatever.
car. I'm like, we still going 20?
Yeah, I don't accelerate very fast. But when I do get up to top speed, though, I'll be going.
A lot of people here
Definitely.
say that immigrants can't drive well, and I kind of back it because back home we don't really stop for like stop signs.
Mm.
We just like nobody coming, we gone, and I see it happen all the time, and I'm like, stop doing that because I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did I literally see somebody just do this at a stop sign? Just go turn gone. I'm like, you didn't even stop. You didn't do any like checking to see if anybody's coming.
Yeah,
Any flashing lights. You didn't even look for cops. You just gone.
yeah. One time I nearly got in trouble with a cop for that.
Hmm.
They were coming and I didn't stop and I just went and they turned the
Oh,
sirens and
yeah.
then when I pull over, they just like pull up next to me like, you're supposed to stop and then they just jet off. I was like,
You know what?
thanks.
I want to start doing that, but I don't have a red and blue light. I want to be deputized for like one day. I would make the city so much money. Because one thing that I know since I work in transportation now is like the things that you have to do. So there's a
Yeah.
stop sign and a stop bar. You have to stop at the stop bar. People just
Uh,
stop at the crosswalk. I'm like,
yeah, I hate that too. I hate that.
because it's like if you had a four-way stop, everybody has their turn. No, if I come, if this person come before me, then I come after them. I'm second, then third,
Yeah.
fourth. They to go, and the car randomly just go after. I'm like,
Yeah, I hate that. I
there's so much
hate that.
times I almost get hit because like I know it's my turn. I'ma go, and they come in. I'm like, if you hit me, we gonna fight. I can't get in a car accident.
Yeah. I hate
I
that,
will
dude.
fight the person. Granted, I got into an accident once at like 60 miles an hour. So there was a moving truck in the middle lane, moseying along. A Kia Soul, which is ironic because I used to love Kia Souls growing up. That commercial, yeah, that you
Never
in.
seen it.
What's the song is again? I'll figure it out. The hamsters in the car. I used to love that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I used to
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that commercial. So then the Kia Soul is behind the moving truck, and then I'm in the far right lane, just chilling. I'm working,
yeah.
but it had like the emergency lights that always flash at the fire station. So I guess the moving truck driver was like, "It's yellow. Let me slow down." So they slow down in the middle of the road. It's out in the middle of the road. So I'm coming, not speeding. I'm under the speed limit, just on the right lane. But the Kia Soul is going, 60 because it's 60. So in order to avoid the moving truck, they swerve, bam, into me. That was my first accident, and it was all in slow motion. I had loose change in the console. I see loose change just flying up. I'm like, this is it. My truck had damage to the door, and that was it. The Kia Soul totaled. I'm like, I'm never buying a Kia ever. What? These
That's the
hamsters
base
lied
of a
to me.
car.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's funny.
Very funny. But I'm
I want
glad
to
it
go back
hit
to
me
talking
though.
about, huh?
I'm glad it hit me. Because if he wanted
Yeah,
that moving truck, it'd have been over.
yeah, yeah. I want to go back to talking about the airplane though.
Yo, yo, yo.
So I will say this about the airplane.
Yeah.
I am only afraid of flying because I'm not in control.
Hmm.
If I was flying the plane myself, I would be
You
less
well, you
scared
well, you well, you well.
because at least I know if we die, it's because of me.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't like the idea of dying because somebody else made a mistake, which is why I hate driving. Because usually, if I get in an accident, it's because
Yeah, yeah,
somebody
yeah,
else
yeah,
made me
yeah.
get in an accident, not because I did something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel that. I feel that.
So that's my thing about flying. Which reminds me, I got to pull with my food. Unrelated completely, but I just got reminded.
I gonna fling this food in the fridge from like 5 feet away. It gonna fly in there.
Literally.
Oh man.
Um,
Um. Well, over the past few years, flying has gotten like a lot and lot safer, and I feel like
you
driving has
just told me a
gotten.
story lately about airplanes replacing new parts with old parts.
Yeah, but that's just on the. I think that's kind of sneaky level. You know what I mean? That was on the Patreon. Jump on Patreon, by the way. Um, I feel like driving's gotten a lot and lot worse though over the years.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's so much people driving. And,
And then a lot of people nowadays aren't even going to driving school to get their license anymore, like a lot of the younger generation.
nope.
So I wonder, are they driving without the license or are they just not driving at all?
Yeah. I know back home you could have like slide somebody some change and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like I said before, I don't want to like call anybody out, but like from different places have different rules on the roads. So you come with somebody else, if we go somewhere else and we're driving over there, obviously we're gonna make mistakes because we're not used to their rules of driving. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
on the left versus the right. But for us, we get a problem because we're used to driving on both sides based on where we are. So I feel like at least in that regard, we'll be okay. But like for like passing or like roundabouts, a lot of people cannot handle roundabouts.
Yeah. I don't like roundabouts myself because depending on how many lanes they have,
Mm,
sometimes it's like, oh, I'm supposed to exit, but in the inner lane. So now I have to like go
yeah.
around two more times to get over to the left, the
Mm,
exit. I hate that.
yeah, but that's different from us like barging in or barging out, because that's what people do. Because like I
Ah,
gotta leave now, which is another thing I hate about driving. Somebody in the fast lane realize this is my exit, and they just beeline across 3 lanes to get to the exit.
hate that.
Oh
No
man.
indicator
Indicate
either.
what? My car is moving. That's my indicator. Okay, watch me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I feel like people trust when I driving, right? I'm like, this
Mm.
person trusts me too much. How they know I'm going to press brakes?
Or if I
Too
didn't
much
have
trust.
kids in the car or my wife in the car, you know what? I'll just go. If I have the right of way, I'm going.
Yeah.
Hit me and we're gonna fight. So hopefully I don't get an accident anytime soon. 'Cause I will fight. 'Cause I know I won't be in the wrong. Cause I drive so cautiously and so generously. I let anybody go. You want go ahead, do what you gotta do. If I come to four
Same.
stop at the same time somebody, I'll always let them go before me.
Yeah.
If I'm working for sure, cause I have nowhere to be. I'm at work. I got paid by the hour. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
got
Take your
time to be
time, even.
speedy
Take your
or
time.
nothing. Just go. Everybody go. Have fun,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. What you got for me
Speaking
today?
about cars, I have something for us, by the
Yo,
way.
yo, yo.
Speaking about cars,
So we in sync? So we say it at the same time? Okay.
my husband took the tires off my car.
Mm-hmm.
So he got up early this morning. I didn't think anything of it because he goes to the gym before work. I saw it when I went to go look for my son's toy in the car. All my tires were gone.
Oh,
My heart sunk because I thought he must have been mad about something.
yeah.
I called my husband. I asked him what I did. He said, "You didn't do anything. I just don't want you going anywhere this week."
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, "Why didn't you just tell me that?" He said, "I want you to understand.
Oh gosh.
You know words aren't enough for you sometimes."
Yeah, but
Yo, that's all I'm gonna read. Yo, she need to run. She's gonna be in the news.
actions speak louder than words, okay?
She's going to be in the news.
That's crazy. Huh?
He wake up early, took off the tires.
I can't
Uh,
even think about that, dude.
yo,
He said this week?
yeah, I don't want you going anywhere this week.
I have
Stay
stuff to
home.
do. I have errands to run. I got to take the kids to soccer. Like, what are you talking
Nah,
about?
be home with my sandwich ready in the kitchen.
Oh, hell no. I ain't not gonna stand for that.
CAN.
No. We have kids.
Kids tucked in, they better be asleep.
Oh,
Because everybody in the
no.
house getting beat.
Oh, man. That reminded me of the commercial. My first exposure to abuse, domestic abuse, was the pizza commercial.
Peter?
Yeah, so the pizza. So there's a boy on the
Okay.
stairs chilling. The father come home
Why they have that in the commercial?
because they try to show the impact it has on the kids. So the father come
Okay.
home, he like pizza for dinner. Get in the kitchen. I'm like, whoa, and he just started laying it in. You just hearing slap upon slap, and the little boy is just flinching. I'm like,
Wait,
looking back
it's a
now,
commercial?
I'm like, this is a commercial they let run for years.
I just can't imagine that. And it's like Pizza Hut.
That's a
Sorry, we do not condone domestic abuse.
that's a Pizza Hut slander commercial at Domino's.
That's wild. That's wild.
My boy said Pizza Hut, just the logo just
Pizza
show
Hut,
up.
father's domestic abuse, coming to Domino's. Yo, holy heck.
Oh, that is hilarious, dude. That's
You
that's
sure
your
that's a commercial?
that's your top joke of our friendship. Like, I'll say the commercial after this, but wow, dude, yo. Sometimes you just
Yeah.
struggle with being funny. You just use it. That's it. You're the one. You're the chosen one after that. Yeah, Pizza Hut.
Man, my throat hurting me from all laughing.
You know what? Wait. Like after the commercial about to done, you see the Pizza Hut boxes roll out, and then like that was a problem. Then the
Yeah,
Domino's
yeah,
logo
yeah.
just show up.
Yeah. Dude, bruh, wild.
Oh shit. Mm. Ah.
I can't believe that's a commercial for real though, but that's wild.
Oh man. Okay. So it's a good thing we started laughing because we want to laugh some more. I think. And these are funny to me. That's what I read. So the thread on Reddit starts, what's the laziest thing you've ever done? 11,000 comments. We could do this forever. But the top
Oh,
ones.
wow.
Late to the party, but this one is too good to pass up. I was once on a US military ship having breakfast in the ward room, officer's lounge, when the operations officer, OPS, walks in. The guy was the definition of not a morning person. He's still half asleep, bleary eyes, basically a zombie with a bagel. He sits down across from me, eats his bagel, and is just barely conscious. My back is to the outboard side of the ship, and the morning sun is blazing in on one of the portholes, putting a big, bright ass circle of light right on his barely conscious face. He's
Mm.
squinting and chewing, and basically just remembering how to be alive for today. It's painful to watch. But then, Zombie Up stops chewing, slowly picks up the phone, and dials the bridge. In his well known, I'm still totally asleep voice, he says, "Hey, it's OPS. Could you shift our bar path? Yeah, 165. Thanks." And puts the phone down. And then he just sits there, squinting, waiting. And then, ever so slowly, I realize that the big blazing spot of sun has begun to slide off the zombie's face and onto the wall behind him. After a moment, it clears his face and he blinks slowly a few times, and the brilliant beauty of what I've just witnessed begins to overwhelm me. By ordering the bridge to adjust the ship's back and forth patrol about 15 degrees, he's changed our course just enough to reposition the sun off his face. He's literally just redirected thousands of tons of steel and hundreds of people so he could get the sun out of his eyes while he eats his bagel. I'm in awe. He slowly picks up his bagel, and for a moment I'm terrified at the thought that his own genius may escape him, that he may never appreciate the epic brilliance of his laziness, because he's not going to wake up for another hour. But between his bites, he pauses, looks at me, and gives me the faintest, sly grin before returning to gnaw slowly his zombie bagel. That's
Yo,
power, dude.
yo. Okay. He gets on puns.
But like, turn this ship about 15 degrees, please. I'm waking up.
Yeah.
Damn. I think I saw this in a movie, maybe, or a TV show. It sounds familiar.
Imagine it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he kept them on course. You know what I
Slightly.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the latest thing you ever done? I shot about 10 Nerf darts at my light switch from bed, missed all of them, and slept with the lights on.
Yeah. that's, that's funny as heck.
After you miss, you have to just get up and turn off the light. You just lose. Just accept the L.
Yo,
You like, screw the power bill. I got paid.
I am sleepy. I am tired. I'm not getting up. I would have done something like that back in the days.
Man, that's funny. But what? I don't. How'd that work?
Yeah, how will you turn the switch off?
Oh,
Unless you flicking it up to turn it
no, it's
off.
probably the ones that have like the
Oh, yeah, like the doop,
So if you hit
doop.
the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I say he missed all of them. All right. I was in a class called OJT, on the job training in high school. Every day, the last 25% of school was dedicated to me being able to leave class, go to work. We were given grades by our employers, which would then turn into grades for the class. As a high school senior, I convinced the teacher that oversaw the program that because I had my own corporation that I used to sell stuff on eBay, I should be able to be my own boss. She agreed. I
Oh, no.
failed that class because I didn't bother to fill out the paperwork to give myself a grade.
Wait, it was so genius up until that point. Come on now.
What's the laziest thing you've ever done, by the way? Just so you guys know.
Come on now. You got away with murder and then you just
For
like
real.
came on the crime scene. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I have a
gosh.
dog and a cat, and I hate sleeping with the door open. Sometimes dogs want to sleep in the bedroom. Sometimes dog wants to sleep outside the bedroom. But he never decides until I'm comfy in bed. Solution? Keep a laser pointer on my nightstand. Once dog decides where he's sleeping, I'll shine the laser pointer on the door so my cat paws at it and closes it. It has now become a routine and my cat will wait by the door for the laser before laying down.
Hey, I actually respect that one. I respect that one. That's a good one.
That one is good. That one is good, not gonna lie.
That's a life hack, actually.
Mm-hmm. I called the restaurant to send the waiter back to my table.
Ye- That's a life hack as well. Yo, I don't have time for all this waiting. I don't eat. I ready for my bill. I ready to leave.
What? I don't see us being lazy though.
Cause I guess he should get up and go and like, hey, can I get someone over here? Kind of thing.
Okay. I guess that's a bad
He's like,
waiter though.
yeah, that
Unless,
waiter ain't
un,
getting no tip, and you know my
no.
stance on tipping.
Unless they had just finished eating, I'm like, we need to go now. Call the waiter. They didn't want to come back and make his rounds or nothing like that.
Froze on my end, but yeah, you're really frozen.
Back?
Okay, no, you're unfrozen. There you go.
No, I frozen because I was just looking at you.
Also, you're fake frozen.
I was like, is he gonna come back? I want us to both be frozen together so that when you come back, I can see you moving. So when you come back, it's like we were just frozen together at the same time. I can still see you moving. Like I don't understand.
Hold on, man. I frozen.
Leaving all that in there. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was laying in bed with the light on. I wanted to go to sleep with it off. I called my house from my cell phone and asked for myself in a disguised voice. When my mom came in to bring me the phone, I asked her to turn the light off. When she left, hung up both phones and went to sleep. People are lazy.
That's lazy.
Hey, I talk to Wanted, please. Yeah, okay. You wanted the phone? Hey, mom. The light before you leave. And just hung up both phones?
That's
Jeez.
actually funny.
Somebody replied, how are you not a supervillain yet? That was so evil and genius.
Yeah, that's I gotta try that.
Mm-mm.
But the only problem is, like, nowadays people don't have home phones anymore.
Yeah. This is 9 years ago, by the way.
It makes sense.
I mean, this is stuff I find that's archived. So it's like the best of Reddit from whenever. So this is 9 years ago.
Mm.
I downloaded a movie instead of going upstairs to grab the DVD.
I wouldn't do that. I would do that.
Lazy. You
I
have to
would do that.
wait.
Oh yeah, you just grab the DVD.
Wait, say, I'll do that. For sure, I'll do that.
But I was thinking more like I would download the movie so that I never ever have to worry about getting DVD ever again.
So in the moment, you're like, man, I left Wally upstairs. Let me download it.
Yeah, you fall asleep 3 times, wake up like, oh, 95%
I mean,
done.
granted, you just watch something else in the meantime until it's
Yeah,
downloaded.
yeah.
But that's lazy for real. What? This reminded me of
And
back
this
in
was
school. Go ahead.
this was 9 years ago. He also was using dial-up, so you know that took forever.
9 years ago was dial up? I don't think so.
I don't know. You asking me?
9
Like
years
I
ago
just
was
assume.
2014. You know
I
how far
don't
in the
know
future
what.
we are? that's grad school.
Oh man, I'm so old. I don't even remember anything back in the day.
We can tell. My boy said
I was
9 years
in the
ago was
late
dial up.
1900s. I was born late
My boy
1900s.
is
I
so
don't
old. He's
remember.
like, what year is it now?
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm gonna read this and then go to a flashback. Okay,
Yeah.
drove to class. Escalators to the third floor classrooms were broken. I went home.
I was like, you got to the airport and those like moving floor things don't work, so you just
Oh, you're like,
leave. Like,
I missed the flight.
just me going on vacation.
This remind me of So our college was small. Where we from? Small. You could walk to every class. Probably take like 15 minutes to walk from class to class. So you get in there on time. If
Yeah.
your class was like in a different building, because we had like a up the hill had buildings and down the hill had buildings. So if you had a class up there and a class down there, if you left on time and the teacher wasn't being an asshole, you'd make it on time, like right on time for the class to start, and they'll be generous. But then they incorporated a shuttle into the college. The lazies came out when the shuttle came out. So we had like a bus stop for the shuttles, right? So shuttles ran from this time to this time. People will get up from their room, go to the bus stop, be like, "Oh, the shuttle ain't running today. Oh, I go back to my room. Huh? Just walk to class."
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the worst thing is the shuttle that they were trying to get was from this building to this, not even the furthest building away. They was going up the hill. Oh, ain't running? I got back to sleep. What? I
Yeah.
feel like the shuttle was one of the worst things they incorporated into that school.
Yeah.
It made everybody
And
lazy.
I heard people talking about how they should put escalators. Now imagine, guys, this
God.
is a it's an open campus, so it's not like
Yeah,
there's no
yeah, yeah,
roof. So
yeah.
the stairs are built into the hill.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to put escalator there because it's not gonna have any covering over it.
Oh
And
my
they're talking
gosh.
about building escalators into the hill.
Them thing will malfunction every day.
Yeah,
Well,
that too.
every rain. I mean, every rain. Unless you could,
Yeah.
if you could cover the paddle, but then it's just a shit show
Yeah, it's impossible unless you put like an awning maybe over it.
over
But
the
even that
entire
wouldn't work
thing. That's
because
expensive.
rain would be coming slanted into it as
Every
well. So
way down off the hill, off the hill into the stairs.
true. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
there's no way. I don't know why you would want that anyway. You would have to build a building there, like a actual tunnel, I guess.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, I almost choked. I read the next one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Not me, but a buddy of mine was laying in bed one morning, picked his nose, and had nowhere to put it. Put it back in his nose.
What? Yo, what? Just wipe it on the sheet.
He's like, I'm not gonna be nasty. I'm just gonna put it back where it came from. I'll get it
That's
later.
nasty too.
Well, that's where it
That's
came
nasty.
from. So
No, that's nasty, man. That's like eating your throw up because you don't want to make a mess.
you've been swallowing, yeah. But
Ah,
that's lazy. Damn.
that's wild.
Wait, wash the bed sheets. They didn't put the sheets on till 2 months later.
That's lazy.
That's lazy.
I kind of empathize with that because sometimes you just don't feel like it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So here it is. I washed clothes the other day. I fold all the clothes.
Yeah.
None of the clothes packed out. They're still in baskets. The
Oh
basket I fold them
man,
in.
that's crazy. Couldn't be. Well, that was me too. So back in college days, when I moved out and I was living by myself, like in grad school,
Yeah.
I was up the hill because where we was after like our initial growing up, it just had hills for no reason. So I lived on top of the hill, and the laundry was down the hill. No car, no friends that live close by. Start to walk my laundry down the hill in a suitcase, do my laundry, take it back up. Do you think I unpacked the suitcase? No, I just live with my suitcase.
Yeah. I'm telling to go down there again.
Until it was like enough clothes to be like, I'll pack away these little bit of clothes, put the suitcase down, and then I'll spend dirty clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's
I'll
like
probably do that too.
laundry. Laundry was always like a chore. I had to walk down the hill with a big bag of laundry. And I wouldn't have any detergent, any softener because I would buy it that day. Because a bag of
Yeah.
the Roma, like the powder,
Mm.
was $1. And the laundry was like back then I didn't sort. So laundry was like $6 at all times. $3 to wash, $3 to dry, $1 for Roma, $7. I'm broke. This works. We good to go.
It's a life hack.
Yeah, dude. So I wouldn't use I wouldn't use fabric softener. I'm sorry if anybody's offended by that. I didn't use it for like a whole 2 years.
I don't use fabric softener
Every
now as an
once in a
adult.
while, I would treat myself to fabric softener, but for the most part, I made the powder. Let's go.
I don't use fabric softener now,
Mm.
but I do use the dryer wipes or whatever they're
Yeah.
called, the dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets. Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah, so but I don't put the fabric softener in the dish. I mean, in the washing
Hmm.
machine because I don't feel like you need it, honestly.
Mm.
So I
Yeah,
don't feel like I need it.
I don't really feel a difference in the clothes. Though I don't know. All right. I was drunk one night and decided the bathroom was too far away, so I pissed in the cat's litter box. Didn't feel like cleaning it in the morning, so I just threw the whole litter box in the garbage. That's
Wait, he threw it away?
that's money. Yeah, that's money. You have money.
Oh, I have a story.
Yo.
Somebody I know used to every time they cook with like a frying pan or a pot or anything,
Uh huh.
after they finish cooking,
Uh huh.
they just throw the whole thing away and buy a new one.
Stop. No.
Yeah,
No.
because they didn't know that you could wash it or that you were supposed to wash it.
They didn't know when they grew up.
Yeah, they were like, there's egg stuck on the bottom of this frying pan, throw it away, buy a new one.
They don't care about life.
Yeah, I don't know what was good. I could tell you who it was, but after we exit the podcast.
They're rich.
No,
They
they just didn't know
no wait. This is confusing. How can you not know about washing dishes?
because they didn't grow up washing dishes. They had somebody else to wash dishes.
Like a
Another
parent,
family member used to wash the dishes.
you just blow my. I'm so upset. What way you just tell me? Like I'm pissed. If I
Dude,
walk into the kitchen
yeah.
right now and it's my son just trying to fry pan in the garbage, you outside. You don't care about his
And
family.
not just one frame pan, like pots, everything. Like if you have anything stuck to the bottom, it go in the trash.
Oh no. So my mom had a restaurant growing up, so as one now. I used to be the pot washer, but like I love her so much, and I know that she was so busy. I would soak everything, and I would spend hours using the good arm. The good arm is used for. I'll use that power to just scrub them. It was back to silver for her. You'd be like, "Dude, this was a good job." I'm like, I always do a good job. Anyway, that's a different story. But like,
Yeah.
I know how to clean pots. Like I see people wash dishes all the time. I know. Anyways,
Yeah.
this is you right now. I'm about to read.
Okay.
I tried to skip to the good part of a 33-second YouTube video.
Yeah, that's
This is
definitely me.
you.
Yo,
I sent him on a video. He like, you see this part? Nah, I kind of skimmed through. No, just watch it. I feel
gotta be
like
double tapping that 10 second skip.
no. I feel like I should draw a line in the sand publicly. Could we talk about this before on the podcast? You just send
No.
me 13 to 17 to 25 videos in an hour. And I gotta
Because I don't
watch
be watching
all of
them.
them. I have a strong feeling you don't. I'm like, you're a thorough guy. I have to watch all his videos. So I don't skip through nothing and I watch the entire video. I'd be bored as hell sometimes. Like, uh,
Ain't no way.
I swear I always watch all your videos from beginning to end. No fast forward, nothing.
See, that's why I start sending you timestamps. I'll be like, watch from here to here. Because I know you watching the whole thing. I'm like, why is he watching the whole thing?
If you send me a whole video, I can watch the whole video because I feel like you sent me something you're interested in. I'll watch the whole thing. But
You know what?
meanwhile, the man just skipped through my video. Like, yeah, I think I saw that part. Maybe. Ah.
What? Let me tell you something. Certain videos I do watch the whole thing. Certain ones I do.
Yeah.
But others, I just like the beginning part was the one that was interesting, and then the rest is just like I don't care about any of this.
Gosh, that's funny. Um, I used to have one of those clap on, clap off lights in my room. That's already lazy.
Yeah.
I hated clapping, so I just made an audio recording of me clapping and mapped it to one of the programmable keys on my keyboard.
That's actually kind of genius, I ain't gonna lie.
You just top lazy from lazy to super lazy.
Yeah,
Cause a clap on light is so easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gosh,
My boy just
that's
press. Next thing, gonna be so lazy he can't even press a button for the keyboard. He gonna have to put it on his cell phone or something.
okay. This next one, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this. I lost 14 pounds because I didn't feel like eating.
Hey, that's next level. They didn't say
It's
they forgot to eat.
they don't want to do the work of eating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's lazy.
yeah. That's lazy.
This next one, I did this, but because I couldn't find it. TV remote was about 2 feet out of reach. So I downloaded the remote control app instead.
That's funny.
It'll be on.
Wait, what year was that? I never heard of a remote control app.
I have one, this is 9 years ago, which we just established it's not that long ago. So I don't know why you keep bringing
Nine
this up.
years ago, apps existed for that.
Yeah, dude. I feel like this was one of the pioneering ones because everything is always a recreation.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Eating a microwavable meal in bed, I got it all over. I then took off my sock to use as a napkin.
All right, we getting into the
Yeah, yeah,
to the
yeah,
crazy
yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's too much.
I had barbecue sauce on my cheek at a restaurant. Rather than get up to grab a napkin, I used a piece of bread to wipe it off and then ate it. That's also the fattest thing I've ever done.
Oh no.
Oh
You imagine
man.
that? You go into a restaurant, you just see this fat Italian guy. He just there, like with a plate resting on the top of his stomach,
Uh,
got a little barbecue sauce on the side of his cheek, and he just tear off a piece of bread and like, and you know that he'd be rocking, he rocking while he eating too, like
Imagine you on a first date and your date have like sauce and you're like, you have something in your chin. And she's like, oh, just grab the bread and be like,
that date done.
nah, nah. So
I
it's
going to
either
use the restroom and never come back.
you leave it with a bill.
She could take care of that.
Oh my god, that's kind of crazy for real. I could never see that. I'll be like, what are you doing? I'm just
Yeah.
Let's use bread to clean yourself up.
Well, I guess there's two trains of thoughts. You could be like, "Ooh, kinky,"
I
and
don't
then
see how.
and then the other train of thought is, "Ew."
All right, I'm gonna do two more.
All right, two more.
I attached my dog's leash to my remote control monster truck car and walked around the cul-de-sac with it, all from the comfort of my living room. Don't judge.
Wow.
This one is not really. I don't feel like it's lazy, depending on the circumstances, right? Eating my food directly from the pot to eliminate dishes. I hate washing dishes. Hey, that's
That's
fine.
not really lazy. I do that sometimes.
But imagine you have like
Or like
a huge pot of rice and you're just on your couch, just like people. No, no, that's kind of wild.
sometimes I do that like if like the box is like I have a thing of juice like
Pretend I
gallon of
just
juice, right?
yeah, yeah.
But it's like less than a cup left in there. Why waste a cup?
No, that's different. Like they,
Yeah.
so imagine they have like a different types of dishes. Like they have different like sides and stuff. They just bring everything to the table. That's kind of wild.
I mean, I imagine that they didn't cook a lot of food. They just cooked like a little bit. Like
Like
maybe they
pork
just
and
like made
beans.
some ramen or something,
Mm,
and then they just eat it straight out the pot instead of
nah.
like.
The way they say they hate washing dishes, I feel like it's everything.
I hope not.
They're bringing everything to the dining table and just eating from it straight.
I really hope not.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
This one, this one, I spent half an hour searching for a torrent to download a textbook that I left in another room.
Why? You gotta just walk to the room instead of wasting a half an hour.
What's the laziest thing you've ever done?
That's really lazy.
Half an hour?
Yo, you really didn't want to walk to the next room.
That's the thing about laziness, right? Laziness takes it says time doesn't matter. We're not doing this thing here.
Yeah.
Which is
Damn.
crazy.
That's like driving an extra hour because you didn't want to like I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy.
No, I know. So there's people that if they know, no, it actually happened back home. So there's gas stations with different prices, right? So this gas station that we at right now, gas is like $4.49. The gas station a mile or two away is $4.29. But we on E. They're like, nah, we can't stop here. It's expensive. I'm in the back, like, stop. I'll pay. We not gonna make it over there. They're like, nah, we
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We barely made it. We were like into the gas station for like 20 cents. I'll pay the
Yeah.
20 cents.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't do that, but like my car never on Edo. I always fill my gas tank at 1/4 or like half.
The light was on. That's how much on E we were on. And they risking it in the middle of the night? I'll
That's
pay.
that's crazy.
It
That's
got so bad that
crazy.
when I saw him on like a quarter tank or less, I'm like, let's go gas station. I want to buy some Cheetos. I'm like, put a tank up one time, please, because I don't trust this guy driving with nothing less than half. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's crazy, man. That's people that do that is like just weird to me.
Also, that's dangerous. You know, you could damage your engine like that.
I think you're not supposed to go less than like quarter.
Yeah, if your engine light coming on, you could potentially damage your engine
Gas
for
light.
sure. Yeah.
Because you pin up all like the sludge and all that stuff in there.
I think it's because there's something in your engine, I forget what it's called, that needs to be lubricated. And when
Mm.
the level is too low, because it's lubricated from your gasoline, then
Mm.
it could potentially like get damaged pretty
Yeah.
much.
And there's also debris in your gas
Yeah.
over time. So you don't want to like pick that back up again.
Yeah.
Once you
People
see
don't know, man.
you getting close to E, fill it up. I know people that don't get less than half a tank, which is admirable. but I'm broke, so I'd be pushing sometimes.
Yeah, I do quarter tank. If I do half a tank, is because like I find a cheap place. I'm just like I have to get
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
gas.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'd try and like calculate my car's MPG just so I could know how many more trips I could make before I got full up.
Hey, I feel that. I feel that. I feel
When I
that.
say I light, I'm like, I was off. Because I think the light means you have like 2 gallons left or like 1 gallon left.
Mm,
So based on your MPG, you know how far you can go.
yeah, yeah. I used to do that back in when Dee had her old car,
Mm.
and I used to drive that car to work.
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, okay, I'm on E. Work
Mm.
is 70 miles away. I could make it.
Uh, uh.
I could
I
make it
never
once I
want to
get
be
light
that
come on.
guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That guy walking to
And
the
then,
gas station and back at night.
bruh,
No,
bruh, dangerous lifestyle, man.
I will sleep in my car till morning time. Anything could happen. Somebody could just run you
True,
over by mistake. Somebody could pick
true.
you up.
Yeah,
The police. It's hard out here,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
man. You got anything else? Or we done? I think we should be done.
I think we're done, man. I mean,
Yeah, that was a good episode.
that was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed hearing those lazy. Some of those I'm going to actually try, like
Like, why would? Oh man, you almost let me drop in the N word over here. Come on, man.
life hacks, man. Some of those were
For
life
real, for
hacks.
real, for real. Some of them are life hacks.
I don't call my own house. Have somebody bring the phone to me
Oh man.
and turn off lights.
All right, this has been Rapid Roundtable Talks. This is the new format now. We just find random stuff and talk about it and have fun.
Yeah.
Subscribe. If you made this far, subscribe. Like the video. My partner says to dislike the video, but some people just dislike for no reason, so we're gonna stop talking about that. I blame you for that.
People
Even
be
though
disliking just
those
because.
people didn't even watch the video to dislike it, but like we don't talk about dislike anymore. No dislikes,
Like, oh, they
just
black?
like
Dislike.
dislike. It have to be that.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
convinced.
can't understand what they're saying. Dislike.
Slow
Give me
down the
all our
video,
accents.
man. But this has been the podcast. This is episode 6, I believe.
Yeah.
I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.